Good. So let's move ahead. Everyone can go through the question that we were looking to. Let's take the first question. Miss Anshu wants to take the Switzerland trip after 5 years, for which she will start investing 5,000 rupees at the end of each month for 3 years, starting
Sir,
from this month. Project screening. So there is one more thing that is remaining to be done from our side. Thank you very much, Avni. Okay, let's move ahead. I guess it's visible now.
yes, sir.
Good, thank you very much. She will start investing 5,000 rupees at the end of each month for 3 years, starting from this month. What amount will be there in the fund after 5 years at 14% interest per annum compounded quarterly? Try to understand the question well. So, at any point of time, if you receive such kind of a question, the first and foremost task you will do is you will draw the timeline just to make it little bit easy to understand. So, this is how the timeline looks like. So, year number one, year number two, year number three, year number four, and this is five. When I have written 1, that means year number 1 is getting completed over there. Good. In this, now see, Miss Anshu would invest only for 3 years. And unfortunately, she is not there. Anyway, so she will invest for 3 years, and this money is going to be there in this fund for rest 2 years too. So annuity is there only for the 3 years, because that has been given to us in the question. You may read it again. See, she will invest 5,000 rupees at the end of each month for how many years? 3 years. Starting from this month. I mean, starting from right now. So for 3 years, she will invest. For rest 2 years, this money will there just be in a fund. What formula I can use for this? Can someone tell me? First of all, for how many number of periods it's an annuity? That is the first question. For 3 years, it's an annuity. And once the annuity amount is gathered and put into a fund, my dear friends, it will remain in that fund. और आप सेवा करने के लिए तो नहीं गए हो, आपको उस 2 साल का भी इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा. So after the 3 years, it would get converted into single transaction. Yes or no? Okay, let's move ahead. Sir, annuity at the end of each month, it's a monthly compounding or the quarterly? Let's see that. It's quarterly compounding. So at the end of each quarter, we'll be investing starting right now. So which annuity is this? Can someone tell me? Sir, it's an ordinary annuity. So we may start writing the formula of it. So FV, I am using the words FV after 3 years would be, can someone recall the formula a bit? What was there? I in bracket 1 plus r raised to n minus 1 divided by r. Yes or no? Sir, that was the formula. Now let's put I stands for the amount of installment. What amount she is going to invest? Can someone tell me? 5,000. 1 plus r. R stands for the rate of return. Rate of return needs to be divided by 4. So rate of return expectation is how much of Miss Anshu? 14%. So that's gonna be 0.14 divided by 4. And the raised to would be how many? 3 multiplied by 4. Why I'm taking 3? Because the annuity is only for 3 years, Mr. Hitesh, and all the students who are listening to me online. So that's gonna be 3 multiplied by 4, so 12. After 3 years, this money will be there just in a fund. So you'll get the interest. You are not investing anything after 3 years. Okay, so here in this denominator too, 0.14 divided by 4. And let's move ahead, 5,000 in bracket. Can someone tell me 0.14 divided by 4? 0.035 raised to 12. सर -1 को भूल जाओगे तो बड़ा पछताओगे, बड़ा पछताओगे. Again, there would be 0.35 in the denominator. Let's move ahead. Equal to 5,000 In bracket 1.035 raised to 12. We can directly calculate that in the calculator. I have given you already the shortcut key for this. You may do the katke of this. Sir, how can I do the katke? The pieces. You can do it like 1.035 raised to 6 multiplied by 1.035 raised to 6. Because whatever is there in the power gets added. A very simple mathematics, yes or no? So you can find it only for the 6 times, and then you will have to multiply the same amount, Mr. Hitesh, for 2 times, so you get something over there. May I know the answer, please? I hope Avni is doing this. 1.5111 minus 1 divided by 0.035. Sir, you are making the mistake there. It's 0.035. Okay, so let me solve this. 5,000. So numerator is obviously going to be 0.511, and here in this there would be 0.035. As per the Bodmas theorem, Bhagu Sabba, first you will do the Bhagakar, then you will do the Gunakar. Let me get the answer, please. 14.6029, and here I have 5,000. So you multiply that with 5,000, what do you get? May I have the answer, please? 73,014.29. Good. So this is the amount that will be left in Miss Anshu's bank account after 3 years, or in whatever the fund she has invested. After this, the money is not been withdrawn yet. So now whatever the money is there at the end of the 3rd year will also fetch some interest, right? Now, sir, that will fetch the interest for how many number of years? 2 years. But compounding is done on quarterly basis. So that amount is going to be there in a fund. So I am using the word FP after 5th year equal to FP at 3rd year multiplied by 1 plus R raised to n. Yes or no? As simple as, instead of PV, we have taken FP at the end of 3rd year. Good. So FP at the end of the 3rd year is going to be 73,014.29 multiplied by 1 plus R. R we have already got 0.035. Do not forget it. 2 divided by 4. And here over there, you will have to multiply 2 with 4 because Anshu will get the interest for 2 years now. And 2 years if you multiply by 4. Why we have multiplied by 4? Because in 1 year we have 4 quarters. So total number of periods for which the compounding will be applicable will be 8, equal to 73,014.29 multiplied by 1.035 raised to 8. So we'll get this 8 wala answer first. $1.3168, and here there would be 73,014.29, and if you multiply that, you get the FP at the end of 5th year. How much do we get there? 145.22. Okay, so Miss Anshu wants to go to the Switzerland trip, but let me tell you, Miss Anshu, in 96,000 you will not be able to go there. मुझे तो लगता है कि दुबई की यात्रा हो सकती है, इससे ज़्यादा की यात्रा नहीं हो सकती है. You will have to invest something more. Is it clear? May I have a छोटू सा confirmation online that we have got everything till now? और ऑनलाइन वाले पता नहीं क्या है प्रॉब्लम, जवाब नहीं दे रहे हैं, आलसी हो गए हैं. वहां पे बेड पे सोए हुए तो उठ जाओ,
Yes, sir.
ब्लैंकेट ऊपर है तो निकाल दो, थोड़े से अनकंफर्टेबल सिचुएशन में आ जाओ. मिस्टर मोहम्मद हैज जॉइंड, गुड टू सी दैट. I hope everyone has got this. May I have a confirmation whether you have got this or not? Just have a little bit yes, sir, so that I can move ahead, please. We still have the overwhelming majority of the students attending online, so I need to take care of all of you too. ए मोढ़ाમાં મગ ભર્યા છે કાંઈક તો બોલો હા can you please keep full sum in screen? Okay, this is the full sum. Miss Anshu wants to take, sir ये grammatical mistake कर दी, कोई बात नहीं. She wants to go to Switzerland trip after 5 years. That's what you should understand. For which she will start investing 5,000 at the end of each month. Here in this month, let me change it to the quarter, please, because compounding is done on quarterly basis. What amount will be there in the fund after 5 years? So that is how the timeline looks like. So up to 3 years, it would be an annuity. She will keep on investing 5,000 at the end of each and every quarter. Once this money will be gathered in a fund after the end of this third year, this would remain in a fund, but no fresh investment would be made in fourth and fifth year. This will remain in the fund, but obviously she will get some interest on that fund too, because there is a time value of money. Miss Ansu has studied finance, so she will come to know that money shouldn't be kept idle. She will keep it at 14% per annum interest rate, but the compounding is done on quarterly basis. This is how the sum looks like. May I have again a confirmation, please? Yes, please, you can take a snap of it. I guess I have already sent it to Jogeshwari, and Jogeshwari would have sent it to you on your WhatsApp, but if it is not, you can take a snap of it. That's fine.
આનો નહીં.
આનો નહીં, અચ્છા સમનો. ઓહો યાર, તો જો કેવા લોકો સ્માર્ટ થઈ ગયા છે, એને આ જોઈએ છે. તો વોટ યુ વિલ બી ડુઇંગ અવની ઓવર ધેર? આખો સમ ના આવે આમાં, એટલું બધું મારી પાસે નથી, એકદમ નાનું થઈ જશે. આટલું કરી લે, આટલું કરી લે, એટલે આમાંથી તને ખબર પડી જશે ઘણી.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good. Let's move ahead. Now we have the next question. Miss Avni wants to leave for the Germany after 5 years for the study purpose. Sir, what was the need to write the study purpose? Whatever the purpose it would be, she wants to go. आपको क्या, आपकी क्या है? कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात. For that, she will keep aside 20,000 rupees in one fund on a quarterly basis for 4 years, on which she expects 13% return. So this 20,000 rupees is going to be invested by her for how many number of years? 4 years. After the end of the fourth year, she will transfer the amount in one bank account, which gives 8% interest compounded monthly. See, the compounding frequency of the annuity is quarterly. Though there is a spelling mistake over there, I'm sorry, I'm not a communication faculty, so I should not be ashamed of it. But after this, the end of the fourth year, that money will remain in one account, but on that she will get the compounded interest at 8% compounded monthly. So the compounding frequency for annuity as well as for the single transaction period after the end of the annuity would be different. That needs to be taken care. Let's see that what amount will be there in her fund or with her after the end of the fifth year. Now here in this case, it's not given to you that whether Avni has invested at the end of the quarter or at the beginning of the quarter in the initial 4 years. So if nothing is given to you, assume it's ordinary, क्योंकि ordinary का तो नाम ही है ordinary. Let's move ahead. If nothing is there, that means it's ordinary, right? Okay. So let's draw the timeline again. This is how you will be starting your question every point of time. Some people would be like, sir, आ गए आप कितनी बार? लेकिन फिर भी. So here we have the timeline like this. How it looks like. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the end of the first year, right? Now, there would be an annuity, and the amount of investment is going to be 20,000 rupees on quarterly basis. For how many number of years? 4 years. The amount of the percentage of interest on this 4 years is also different. That's gonna be 13 percentage. But after the end of the 4th year, she will transfer this money, whatever the money that she has gathered, somewhere in a bank account where she will get how much return? Sir, 8 percentage return. So here she will get 8 percentage return per annum, but the compounding is done on monthly basis. I hope you have got my question there. So once this timeline is entirely clear with you, we can move ahead. Identify that initial 4 years are going to be our annuity period. This is our annuity. And once the annuity gets over, it would be converted into a single transaction in the same manner we had done in the last question, but the compounding frequency of both these time periods will be different. Let's move ahead, sir. The same formula. FV at 4th year equal to PV, no, not PV, sir, I, because it's an annuity, I, installment amount, in bracket, 1 plus R raised to N minus 1 divided by R. So let's put everything we have. How much amount she will invest? Sir, 20,000 rupees. 1 plus R. So what's going to be the R? Sir, R is going to be 13 percentage, needs to be divided by 4 because for initial 4 years, the compounding is on quarterly basis. 0.13 divided by 4 raised to N. N is going to be 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4, chokke chokke soul. So we have 16 over there, minus 1 divided by R. R is going to be 0.13 divided by 4. Again, that's going to be my denominator. Now that's the elementary level maths, can be solved by even the 4th standard student. So I hope you will not be requiring my involvement now. Give me the final answer. All the online students would also be finding the answer. Miss Avni, Miss Anshu, Miss Poonam, as well as Mr. Muhammad. And anywhere if you are stuck, if you feel that sir we couldn't understand it, let me know. कारण के बोले अनाज बोर वेचाए. मैं अंतर्यामी नहीं हूं, मैंने ज्योतिष शास्त्र नहीं पढ़ा है, तो मुझे मालूम नहीं पड़ता कि आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है. I am waiting for the answer from online students. In specific, Miss Avni, as well as Poonam, as well as Anshu. Mohammed, are you getting it? May I have your confirmation there, please? No.
Sir, 20,000 multiply 20.55.
20.55. Let's take it up to 4 digits to make it more accurate. 20.55 के बाद क्या है?
9692.
5692. 5492.
5592.
5592. Okay, so that's gonna be 20.56 as it was confirmed by Miss Yogeshwari too. दो को आ गया मतलब कि सही होगा. Let's multiply this. How much Miss Avni will have after 4 years? 4,11,200. लेकिन हमारी अधूरी कहानी. Still this money would be there for 1 year and the compounding will be on monthly basis. So my next part would be FV after 5th year. or I may say FV at the end of the fifth year. So FV at the end of the fifth year would be FV at fourth year multiplied by 1 plus r raised to n. A little bit of a trick in 1 plus r raised to n. Let me do this for you. 411 200 multiplied by 1 plus r. R is going to be 0.08 divided by, can someone tell me? 12 divided by 12. जीरो में गलती नहीं करनी है. इतना अच्छा सम करके कोई कोई लोग जीरो में गलती करेंगे और अपने एक दो मार्क गवा बैठेंगे. And n would be 12 because 1 is the year. In 1 year there would be 12 months. So compounding will take place for how many number of months, sir? 12 months. So that's gonna be 411 200. આખો હાથે નીકળી ગયો પણ પૂછડી રહી ગઈ. But પૂછડી is little bit tricky. 0.08 divided by 12, you need to consider the decimal places well there. 0.0067 raised to 12 equal to 411 200. 1.0067 raised to 12. What do we get? 12 के तुम कट के कर सकते हो.
1.08
1.08
82
234. अच्छा 0834. ओके तो मैंने 2 को ज्यादा भाव दे दिया. वही जस्ट अ सेकेंड. देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड इरेजर टू. कई कई बार है ना उसको भी यूज करना चाहिए तो उसको बुरा ना लगे. वेयर इज द इरेजर? हियर वी हैव. अब हो गया आंसर. सम पीपल विल लाइक आपने सोशल डिस्टेंस क्यों बढ़ा दिया कोरोना के कारण. 8 और 3 एक दूसरे के नजदीक नहीं आ रहे हैं. And that needs to be multiplied by 411 200. So what do we get there? 445 494.08. Okay, so that's gonna be the money in Avni's account after 5 years. I'm sure 20,000 rupees per quarter wouldn't be bothering her much. That's what the benefits you get while investing in a small amount. Marginal propensity to save is something which economists try to impart in the population of the country. They always say that if the population have the marginal propensity to save on a gradual basis, then the economy will not be facing many problems in a longer period to come. We people were aware about the saving, but we were not aware about the investing because we were habituated with some other currencies like gold, and all those currencies through which we were exchanging the goods were not losing the value over a period of time. Gold was something which had the value remained constant, remained undepreciated for a very long period of time. So that's why we were like invest करने की जरूरत नहीं है. But once the paper currency was introduced, तभी मालूम पड़ना चाहिए था कि अब तो पेपर करेंसी की वैल्यू है वो डाउन हो सकती है. Anyway, let's move ahead further. Anything which is there in a scarce quantity will not lose its value. Right? So if you have a gold in a scarce quantity, limited amount, will not lose its value. And along with that, we have the population explosion too. So people would be like, हमें चाहिए, हमें चाहिए, हमें चाहिए. So it will not lose its value. Demand supply forces, you know. Okay, let's move ahead. And the last question for today gonna be little bit tricky. Let's understand this. For the purpose of daughter's marriage, some people would be like, oh my god, sir, how patriotic you are. See, I am not that kind of a person. विराट और अनुष्का को डॉटर आई है इसलिए मैंने डॉटर का. मैं सन भी लिख सकता था. सन के मैरिज के लिए क्यों आप सेव नहीं कर सकते? कर ही सकते हैं. बट उनको डॉटर है तो मैं क्या करूं भाई. फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ डॉटर्स मैरिज, विराट एंड अनुष्का decided to deposit 1 lakh rupees in a fund at the beginning of every 3 months. So that means at the beginning of each and every quarter, they will be investing the money. Starting from Girl's fourth birthday. Oh, starting from girl's fourth birthday. Try to understand this, huh? Last payment was made on 17th birthday. No payment was made thereafter. Accumulated amount was withdrawn on 21st birthday of girl. What would have been the amount withdrawn if the interest was calculated at 10 percentage per annum compounded quarterly? Now here in this case, it becomes mandatory for you to draw the timeline. Otherwise you will be stuck. Sir क्या कर रहे कुछ मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा. इसलिए let's go to the timeline. Give me a 1 second please. Okay. So at the front we have the question and then we can start drawing the timeline now. Okay, so it starts with this. Try to understand. This is how the timeline looks like. 21 साल है तो मैंने थोड़े ज्यादा खींच लिए. Now the amount of annuity is not starting now. It will be started at the fourth birthday. So when does the fourth birthday come? After the completion of fourth birthday कब आता है? After the completion of third 3 years fourth birthday आता है ना? Yes or no? कि 4 होने के बाद तो पांचवा नहीं शुरू हो जाता? तो हाँ, तो इधर से अपन है ना शुरू करते हैं. तो 1 2 3. So once these 3 years are completed, they will start investing some money. Up to how many number of years? Up to 17th birthday. So when I say 17th birthday, that means the 16 years would have been completed over there, right? So this is going to be the completion of 16th year. And this money will still be there for the 17th year, 18th year, 19th year, 20th year, and 21st year too. So when I say 20th year only, because on 21st birthday it has been withdrawn again. So it will remain again invested for only 4 years. So let me remove one over here. Do not worry, I'll explain this again. Okay, so here comes the completion of the 17th. Here comes the completion of the 17th, then the completion of the 18th, completion of the 19th, and completion of the 20th. And completion of 20, that means it would be 21st birthday. So little tricky language has been used over here. Once you prepare this timeline, no, then it becomes absolutely easy for you to understand. Okay, those who couldn't get it, let's understand this further. This couple wants to save for the marriage of their girl child, but this amount will not be invested straight away right now. After the end of the 3 years, they will start investing something. So I can say at the fourth year, fourth birthday, क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो एक बर्थडे आ गया ना, जब जन्मा तभी एक बर्थडे आता है, तो 3 ईयर कंप्लीट हुए तो कितना बर्थडे हो गया उसका? फोर्थ हो गया. So for this many number of years, they will not invest anything. So annuity is getting started at the beginning of the fourth year to the end of the 16th year. So I can say on 17th birthday, right? So I can say annuity is for beginning of 4th year to end of 16th year, because when there would be end of 16th year, the 17th is started. So that's gonna be the 17th birthday. After this money will not be withdrawn by them. This money will remain in the bank account for how many more number of years? 4 years. So from there it will be converted into a single transaction in the same manner we have done till now. Can someone tell me which case is this? Which annuity is this? Annuity due, but there is a deferment period coming, no? For how many number of years? 3 years. This 3 years is the deferment period. So that is also called as the deferred annuity. You are not starting the investment straight away. After some time you will start investing, and that's why it's called the deferred annuity. But we want to find the present future value at this moment. If such kind of a plan Miss Anushka and Virat Kohli comes across, then if they want to know that after the 20th of birthday, 21st birthday, at that time how much money would be there in their account, then how you will be finding the future value at this case? यहाँ के future value find करनी है इधर के time पे. Now when there is a deferment period, I had told you that you will have to just straight away ignore the deferment period. So whatever the annuity it would be, it can be ordinary, it can be due. In this case, the annuity is due. The formula is slightly different. So FV at 17th birthday, and for our calculation, let's put it at the end of 16th year. At the end of 16th year would be how much? Let's try to find this. I in bracket 1 plus r raised to n minus 1. Can someone tell me what did we do there? That was the formula of ordinary annuity. I told you to add 1 somewhere and reduce 1 from somewhere. Can anyone?
N plus 1, the whole sequence will be added plus 1.
Very true, Miss Avni. So here n plus 1, तो एक प्लस 1 किया तो एक जगह पे यहाँ पे माइनस 1 कर देते हैं. So this is how the formula, but see, ये plus 1 minus 1 किया तो उसकी mathematical impact आती है. This equation is derived after some logical sequences. So I is going to be the investment installment amount. How much they are going to invest? Sir, 1 lakh. And it's done on monthly basis or quarterly basis? Sir, quarterly basis. So 1 plus R, how much they have expected rate of return? 10%. So that's gonna be 0.10 divided by 4, and n would be how much? Calculate this. So see, the 4th year is completed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then it's 16. So 16 is completed, right? So 4th से शुरू करना है और 16 को कंप्लीट किया है. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So I guess 13 years are there. So how many number of periods? 13 multiplied by 4. So that would be 52. I hope you have got this. When I say 17th birthday, that means 16 year completed. So I would be putting in raised to 52. But sir, there is something called plus 1 too. Do not forget that, because that's the part of the formula. I hope you have got it. 4th year entirely, 5th, 6th, 3 हुए. वैसे कैलकुलेट करते जाओ तो 16 का जो एंड होगा तब तक करोगे, you will get 13 years. And in every quarter we are going to invest. So it's gonna be 52. And plus 1 is there as a part of the formula itself. So minus 1 divided by R, 0.10 divided by 4. And here we have minus 1. वो चाचा नहीं आते, रूठ गए हैं, वैसे टाइप के चाचा. मैरिज फंक्शन में आए तो किसी को भाव नहीं दे, मत बोलो मुझे कोई. So that kind of a चाचा is this minus 1. ऐसे कोने में बैठे हुए हैं, लेकिन भूलना नहीं है, कहीं कहीं पे उनकी जरूरत पड़ेगी तो साथ में ले लेना है उनको. So equal to 1 lakh. Raised to 53, and people would be stuck there, I know. So I have 1.10 divided by 4. So that's going to be 1.025 raised to 53, like this, minus 1 divided by again 0.025. And here again there would be minus 1. Now let's find this value. इसको सेपरेट कर देते हो, तो सेपरेट का नाम ही होता है x. सेपरेट हुआ इसीलिए तो x है, तो इसको x कर लेते हैं. लेट x इक्वल टू 1.025 raised to 53. Now whatever the value of x we get, no, we'll just replace that in the equation. Now 53 would be how much? See, I told you that you can add the powers. So you can write it like 10 को 5 times और फिर 3 times एक बार कर लेना. So I can write it like 0.025 raised to 10. You will be doing the same for 5 more times. So there would be a 50 power, but still 3 would be remaining. So you have to find 10 only for once, and then you will have to multiply the same amount for how many times? 5 times. 1.025 raised to 10 multiplied by 1.025 raised to 10 multiplied by 1.025 raised to 10 multiplied by 1.025 raised to 10 and again 1.025 raised to 3. Now this everything is there in the multiplication only, but something is there in the multiplication, the power is added. हम आलसी लोग हैं, हम क्यों 53 टाइम्स करें? 10 को एक बार करेंगे, फिर वही वैल्यू को 5 बार रख देंगे. क्या आता है वैल्यू? 1.2801. Okay, so 1.2801. Because of this, there would be a bit of an approximation. But generally in the examination, we allow the approximation up to 50, 100 of rupees. So you won't have to take much, tension over there. So 1.2801 multiplied by 1.2801 multiplied by 1.2801. But sir, raised to the 3 is still pending. So much of time you have taken. You have already taken our break. 1.0769. So you'll have to multiply all this. So you'll get something. What do you get? Let me know. ये वो ऊपर पावर एड होता है, नीचे प्लस मत कर देना. नीचे तो मल्टीप्लिकेशन ही है.
3.7014.
3.7014 is the answer I've got from Avni. Do you get the same answer, Miss Yogeshwari? Check it out. लास्ट को किया था अवनी, ये इसको भूलने गए थे ना चाचा जी को. Okay, 3.7016 and 3.7014 is, so there is a bit of an approximation error that was expected to. That's fine. Okay, no worries. We may move ahead with 3.7014. That's gonna be the value of x. x के साथ फिर से ट्राई अप हो गया ब्रेक के बाद. So we have 1 lakh. कोई तो मीडिएटर आया, उसने बोला भूल जाओ जो हो चुका हो चुका. So here I am putting the value again. 3.7014 3.7014 minus 1 divided by 0.025 and again चाचा जी को भूलना नहीं है. Can someone give me the answer now please? और -1 है ना ऊपर, पहले उसको माइनस कर देना फिर जाके डिवाइड करना. हाँ, so यहाँ पे भूल मत जाना, इधर पहले माइनस करना. वन लाख. Okay, so 2.7014 divided by 0.025 minus 1. And first, as per the Bodmer's theorem, you will do the division and then minus you will do. Now I want the final answer. कितने करोड़ हुए? सर कैलकुलेटर में नहीं आ रहा है, तो नहीं आएगा ना। विराट कोहली है, चंदूलाल थोड़ी ना है वो, 1 लाख रुपए इन्वेस्ट करने वाला है।
1 crore 7 lakh 5,600.
1 crore 7 lakh 5,600.
600.
Okay, so this is the answer I have got from Miss Avni. Others may cross verify this. लेकिन हमारी अधूरी कहानी. The reason, because see, this is still the amount at the end of the 16th year. We still have how many number of years for which the compounding will take place? Go to the timeline again, check it out. 4 years. So this year at the end of the 17th, at the end of the 18th, at the end of the 19th, and at the end of the 20th. So at the end of the 20th year, that's gonna be the 21st birthday. So again for 4 years, the compounding will take place, but only the single transaction formula will be applied. So FV at the end of 20th year, or I may just say 21st birthday, equal to FV at the end of 16th year. I am really sorry, I have taken too much of time of yours. 1 plus R raised to N. So whatever the amount you have got now, you will be putting over there, and this is exercise I am leaving up to you. 1 plus R. R is going to be 0.08 divided by, the compounding is still the quarterly only. That is been given to us in the question. So we'll be dividing that by 4, and in raised to we would be having 4 multiplied by 4. Because in 1 year you have 4 quarters, so in N would be 16. So whatever the amount we have got, 1 crore 0705 600, you will be multiplying that and you will get something at the end of the 21st birthday. But in Virat Kohli's comparison, obviously this money will not be enough. लेकिन मैं 1 करोड़ लेता तो फिर आप तो जीरो में ही उलझ जाते, तो सोना करता घडामण मोंघू થઈ જતું હતું, તો जीरो जीरो में कंफ्यूज था एना करता we would have taken 1 lakh only, and that's what we have done. Okay, all the online students, please put your enrollment number as a mark of your attendance, and once it is done, you may disperse from the class. And here in my class, I have Mr. Hitesh and Yogeshwari. Others may please put your enrollment number, and once it is done, you may disperse from the class. Bye bye, take care, sayonara, enjoy the rest of the day. If you are stuck anywhere, feel free to reach out to me. Let me know if you are getting stuck anywhere. You can call me. Mr. Ali, Mr. Muhammad, everyone, please put your attendance. Otherwise, Miss Poonam, Miss Anshu. Anshu has done it good. Poonam is yet to do it. Okay, fine. Bye bye. Take care. Sayonara. Enjoy the rest of the day.